surrounding the game between these two bitter opponents. It's the Jaguars going up against the Texans. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas at NRG Stadium in Houston. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. It's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go. But they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
They come up in an offset eye. They go play action here on first down. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure. But it falls incomplete, and it's second down. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And a look now at the defense for Houston.
Kevin Johnson's skills just continue to get better and better. An elite athlete out on the corner, he's up to the challenge of any receiver.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And he finds Julius Thomas. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
A first down carry now for Yeldon. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now it's second down. He was a 3rd-round pick, not rounds 1 or 2, but this franchise, they think he can be something with time.
There were a few teams that thought he would go in the first round, late in the first round. He ends up sliding to the 3rd. So a lot of teams think now maybe this group got a steal. They've got a chance to have a really good player here if he can develop.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
You have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Bortles going to give to Yeldon. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now Bortles throwing on 2nd down. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. And, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
From the gun on third down, Bortles. And Robinson with a big catch. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. Here's the option going right. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. This is Yeldon on the dump off. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. T.J. Yeldon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
And I know this is an issue all over the world. It's not just this happens. You see the ones I've had conversations.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
Every time I have a conversation.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They're led out by their quarterback out of Arizona State. It's Brock Osweiler.
I love his height, his ability to see over the offensive and defensive lines and into the secondary and make good decisions and good sharp throws. But also love his moxie. This is a guy who's had to battle for his spot, had to show some patience early in his career, and now he's a bona fide starter in the NFL.
On 1st and 10, it's Osweiler. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. Give him at about a yard. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But
a lot of girls here, they like to form. A lot of them want to have sex, but because of societal pressures, they have to pretend like they don't want sex, they don't like sex, so that they can be saying no, but I really gotta know. I really gotta make sure that no is no, because she could just be forming for me. She could just be flexing for me, and that she says no. You still gotta try. You still gotta try to make sure like he's really no. And I'm looking at this guy like, are you kidding me, son? Like, what is that even? Where? How do you even justify that? And they're like, there's many times I've been with girls and they told me no at first.
when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
As rape, because it's the narrative in this country that, if you went to, why did you go to this house? Even though you said you were there, or you were this, or you did this, so was your no really no? And I'm like, you people are actually the heck sick, yo. That's why you see, and there's another thing I want to talk about, like the person in question keeps telling people, he keeps saying the women I've offended come out, the women I've offended come out. Back then when he was blackmailing them, they didn't come out. What makes you think they want to be willing to come out now? Like, he keeps using that as an excuse to say, because they're not coming out, therefore I cannot be accused of this stuff. I'm like, son, I don't think they're gonna feel any more. Yeah, there's more what is it called, support for them to come out now than before. But that does not take away from the fact that they can still be in that same fearful position before, just like they were before, like now as well. So people that want to use oh, the girls are not coming out, to talk. That's very stupid. That's very stupid logic.
On the number to call is 716.
3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. The defense came out with a look.
52 or Skype us at Getty Lounge. We just really wanted to get together and just shed light on this topic. So we do have